It's time for a new prefecture. It's time for Osaka. Osaka, the place where I lived my Hogwarts dream. I'm a bibliophile. Before even I knew the concept of traveling, my gateway to escape into a world of wonders was through books. I open a book and boom, I'm ported to a new world. And now that I fell in love with traveling, every time I travel to a destination that is a reminder of my books, I feel like I get the best of both worlds. So, my ecstasy was evident to anyone who cared to see when I traveled to the Universal Studios Japan in Osaka and I got to visit the Harry Potter world. That too during New Year's, so yeah, the Christmas vibes. Let me show you the 7 most magical things I got to do in the magic world of USJ in the most magical time of the year. First of all, the most obvious thing anyone goes for when in an amusement park, the rides. Almost every ride has a queue of at least 30 minutes and trust me, each one was worth it and more. From 4D rides to water rides, from kids-friendly ones to heart-in-mouth kind of rides, and especially the theme rides exceeded all our expectations. The second magical moment was the performances by the talented USJ performers. The third thing was something that made the inner child in me damn happy. That is the way each building in USJ justified their themes so aptly. For example, these talking portraits on the walls of the Hogwarts castle. Magical. After I saw and felt the magic, it was time to do some. I bought my super expensive and precious wand from, let's say, the Ollivander's wand shop. I went ahead to cast some spells. So here was our Japanese Professor Flitwick who taught me how to cast the Wingardium Leviosa spell. Well, after multiple tries, I succeeded 1.5 times.
The swish and flick. The swish and flick.
Felt like the Potterhead in me was casted a Wingardium Leviosa spell to float in the air out of pure excitement. The fifth magical experience was the New Year special in USJ. I have never been to a New Year's countdown until then, and here I was, in a countdown that felt like a huge party. Adrenaline rush was at its peak, cheeks hurting from smiling and feet from walking, jumping and hopping, and there it was, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, go, she, san, ni, ichi. And I'm not sure about the year, but that very moment was absolutely one of the happiest. magical moment, I was back to my dreamland, Hogwarts. At this moment was a Christmas special. Every Potterhead in the world must remember the Christmas scenes in Hogwarts, as there was always a little more magic during this time of the year in every sense possible in all the books. So, in USJ as well, they have a special Christmas Harry Potter 3D illumination show where they showcase many mesmerizing magic moments on the Hogwarts castle. What a way to end the year and start a new one. And finally, I wrapped up this magical trip with the seventh wonder of USG, the Universal Spectacle Night Parade, where from Transformers to Harry Potter, from Jurassic World to the cute minions from Despicable Me, and many other worlds came together to put on an unforgettable show for the visitors. Before I move to my closing note, let me mention some of the special moments that though didn't make up to my magical moments list because I was overwhelmed by the world of Harry Potter, but the different worlds like the world of Minions, the Jurassic World and the shops, especially the restaurant, were exciting nonetheless. Well, to sum it up, I have finally shared a fragment of one of my most happiest and memorable dream come true trips with you all. And I hope whoever watched this video gets to experience their magic moment and treasure it for life. With that magical note, it's time to say until next time to Osaka, and now off to the next.